What's up, guys? I'm the Lego Guy 1600. Super excited to be bringing this review to you guys. Today, I'm reviewing, for the first time ever on my channel, a movie. And yes, that movie is Suicide Squad. Now, this movie was great. I went to go see it with my friend David. Not the David who's been in some of my other videos, but my other friend David. So, yeah, anyway, enough about that. Let's get right into the movie. So, let's start off with the cast. Jared Leto, Margot Robbie, Will Smith. These are all big names in Hollywood, but, basically, what did I think of their characters? I thought they were great. Diablo was great, Boomerang was great, and Viola Davis was definitely fantastic. But, yeah, so that's the cast. I feel nobody did anything wrong with their performance. I think everybody's performance was great. David Ayer really knew how to push his cast, and I'm really excited about that. So, yeah, the cast was great. Like I said, nobody messed anything up. I felt all the characters were, true to their comic counterpart, and, yeah, so let's get into the actual plot, because I didn't see any issues there. Now, as you guys know, Slipknot is in the movie, and basically, let me just tell you how Slipknot was dealt with in this movie. So, basically, he was the crossbones of Suicide Squad. He was sort of in the movie for 5-6 minutes, and then just thrown out of the movie immediately. So, yeah, there's Slipknot for you. But, I actually enjoyed that character for, the very, few minutes that we actually got to see him. Now, there's this, funny one-liner that, Slipknot gives off as he's being brought out of the truck. He, punches one of the employees for saying something about him. And, he says, a funny one-liner, and then you have this retard in the theater. When everything gets funny, when there's a funny moment in the movie, this retard decides to bring it upon himself to ruin the experience. He gives this stupid chuckle, or something like that, and it was just, the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Originally it was funny, the first 2 times it was pretty funny, but then in every funny moment, he just started to ruin it, and just got retarded. So, yeah, that pretty much ruined part of the experience for me. But aside from that, I had the Sour Patch, I had the popcorn, the soda, of course. I'm just enjoying my experience, and I thought there was a lot of action, as there should have been. Now, let's talk about Enchantress in this movie, because, as it was rumored, yes, she is the big bad of the film. She's the villain of this film. And, what did I think of that portrayal? I thought it was really good. I thought it was something different, as that character needed, and I really felt her character had personality. Now, there was, the demonic side of Juno, I forget her last name, and yeah, that's Rick Flagg's love interest in the movie, but she gets possessed by saying Enchantress, and she tries to fight off the actual spirit. So, I thought that was good, having an inner battle, I thought that was good. So, definitely a great, portrayal of Enchantress, and I really enjoyed that character. Now, one of the biggest names in this film, Will Smith, I thought he was fantastic. I thought, his character was really great, and I felt like he really would do anything for his family. And that's really what they relied on for his character, and I didn't get tired of it. I thought it was great. So, yeah, kudos to you, DC, for that. One thing that I'm a really big fan of in this film, there was no, Martha! Martha, why did you say that name? There was none of that, so big plus to DC for that one. And, yeah, David Ayer, like I said, knew how to control his cast. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the actress's name who portrayed Katana in this movie, but she was fantastic, and, I believe that was her first ever movie, so, could you tell? Absolutely not. She was great. So, really happy about Katana in that regard. And, basically, Boomerang. Let's get into him. He was sort of the, he just pretty much had a lot to say. He was the guy who talked a lot of crap. And, yeah, so, um, he would sort of always be out of the action in the movie until he fought off these weird things that Enchantress brought in or something like that. And, I liked his character. It was Jai Courtney, great actor when he's not ruining the Terminator. And, yeah, I felt he did really good in this movie. I liked Boomerang a lot, and he always had a beer on him. So, and a unicorn apparently. So that was a funny aspect of the film. But I definitely enjoyed him a lot, and Diablo was probably one of my favorite parts about this movie. I thought his character was great, and he really tries to find a new person in him rather than, who he used to be. So that ends up working out pretty good until you get to, like, the end battle of the scene, of, like, the movie. And, it's a really sad moment. But, yeah, I thought everyone did a great job. It was a great movie, and this Joker, this Jared Leto Joker. When I first saw pictures of him, I was definitely skeptical. The tattoos didn't work for me. When we got our trailer of him talking, I liked, the way he talked and everything. I just still didn't like the tattoos. And then you get to the movie. And, Jared Leto did a great Joker, but one thing I feel they relied too heavily on for him, he was a flat-out pervert almost the entire movie. He cared about nothing but seducing Harley, and I wish there was just more to his Joker, but, I still felt he was a great Joker in the regard of him being a Joker, like the Joker, and I like that a lot. So, I had some problems with his Joker, but everyone prefers something different for their Joker or their favorites, whatever it is, and that's fine. So, I just prefer Heath Ledger. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. The movie was great. I hope you go see it. I got to see it today, August 4th. That's when I'm shooting this video. So it's a day before release date. I got to see it, and it was a great movie. I hope you go see it. Don't take the family. That's something you don't want to do. Do not take the family. But, yeah. Thanks for watching this video, and peace out, guys.